Hey everybody, welcome to Teen Talk, where life's messy, so let's talk about it. In this episode, we will be talking about me. All about me, your host, Riley Jennings. It is just me today, but I promise you this episode is going to be just as great as when I have my guests. To wrap up season 1 of my podcast, I wanted to do just a little episode where it's just me, getting to know your host, without, all the other people. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but sometimes you just want to talk about, yourself. You want to get to know your host. You want to know everything. So today I'm going to be just answering questions about me, kind of just like a ask me anything, get to know me better type of episode. So as you all know, my name is Riley Jennings. I am 5'4". I have brown eyes, brown hair. My favorite color is blue, teal, really any shade of blue. My favorite food right now is fried rice. I love fried rice. Or maybe sushi, but really just fried rice. My favorite song right now is Blessed by Daniel Caesar. My favorite TV show right now, maybe Never Have I Ever or 911. I really don't know. That's a tough question. My favorite movie right now is 10 Things I Hate About You. My favorite book right now is the Bible because I'm trying to get closer to God. My favorite singer right now is Bruno Mars or Olivia Dean. The last song I listened to was Earrings by Malcolm Todd. My least favorite subject in school, who has to be maybe social studies. I don't like social studies that much. My favorite app to use is Roblox or YouTube. My favorite state that I've been to is probably Hawaii. I really love Hawaii. But the favorite place that I've been to is maybe Paris. I really liked Paris. If I had one wish, it would definitely be to stop all the hate. I think that's really our problem, is hate and jealousy. I think that if we could get rid of those, the world would be a better place. My best friend's name is Kali. She's been my best friend for almost 10 years, since preschool. That's my best friend. My lucky number is 25 because my birthday is 3/25, and I feel like I'm always seeing 25 everywhere. I think it's just a really great number. The sports I play, I run track and I play volleyball. I only have one sibling, and my biggest fear is failure. And I know it sounds crazy, but failure is really something I'm so afraid of. I want the greatest things for me in life. I don't want to fail. My favorite season is definitely spring because that's when my birthday comes around. And also, I like when it rains because I get to sleep better, and I love the flowers blooming, even if they only bloom for a bit. But I think spring is just a really pretty season. The tulips and everything is so beautiful. My favorite quote is definitely, I can't remember who made it, but the definition they gave for forgiveness was amazing. It was, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. So it's not a gift that you would give to someone else. It's a gift for yourself. When you forgive somebody, it's taking that weight off of you. My middle name is Grace. Something new that I want to learn is that I want to learn how to play guitar. It sounds crazy. I don't even have a guitar, but I think guitar playing is so beautiful. I want to learn how to play guitar, and I want to relearn more about playing piano. I prefer jeans over skirts because I feel like skirts, I don't know, I don't like showing too much of my legs, so I think pants and jeans are better. My favorite holiday is Christmas because I feel like that's when your family's all around, and I love spending time with my family. And then you get to celebrate Jesus, and you get to get gifts, and it's just a really jolly season. I love Christmas. A random fact about me is that I used to be a singer in a performing arts choir, but I recently left to join sports just to try it out. You want to try everything before you go to high school. So I did that. And an embarrassing moment that I've had is definitely, like, it was this one time. And I think this happens to everybody at least once. But I said, "Hi, how are you?" to someone, and I had a whole conversation with them. But they didn't know who I was. And I kept calling them out of their name. Like, not out of their name, but from a different name. And they looked at me so crazy, and they were like, "I don't think I know you." And it was so embarrassing. It was really, really embarrassing. But one reason that I have to smile every day is my Legos and just waking up. I think that's a really great blessing. That's a really great blessing. One thing I say a lot is definitely like. I think most people say like a lot because I think most people need like something to say, like a filler word. See, I just said it again. It's so easy to say like in front of everything because I don't know. I think it's just become a habit that people say now. And it's one of my habits too. It's definitely one of my habits. But those are all the questions I have about getting to know me. And the second half of this episode is definitely going to be answering the question, who are you? It sounds like a simple question, right? But when you think about it, it can mean something deeper than just, oh yeah, my name is so-and-so. And I go to this school or I have this job. It could mean like, what do you cherish in life? What is your goals? What do you want yourself to be? What image do you want to see people in? Do you want people to see you in? Like, that's definitely how people most likely mean it. And it could take years. I don't even think I'm fully ready to answer this question. But I can give you some type of tips to answer this question. If you're a person that cares deeply about the people you love, you could say that. You could say you're a person shaped by your experiences, mistakes, and the growth that you had over the years. You could say, I'm still discovering who I am, which this one is so important because I think you'll never know everything about yourself. Like, I don't think nobody ever knows everything about themselves. Nobody. Because I think every day you'll learn something new about yourself. You know, you learn something that you like, that you didn't like, that you want to do, that you don't want to do. You learn so many different things in life. And I think that's just really how to answer the question. You're still discovering who you are. But if you don't want to say that, you could say, I'm more than what people think about me. Because a lot of people have things about you, or they think about you in a bad light. And you can, tell them that, you're different than what people imagine you to be. You could say you're trying to be the best version of yourself. I think this is a really common answer that most people would think about. You want to be the best version of yourself. You're trying to become the best version of yourself. So you should probably say this, maybe. Or you could say I'm still discovering who I am. But I think both are really reasonable. You could say you're a combination of your values, your choices, and the way you treat others. Because that's really what being a person is like. Your personality is based off of what you think, your choices you make, and the way you treat people and how you want them to treat you. That's really what your personality is. And then you can also say, I'm someone who wants to leave people feeling understood and appreciated. You want to be that person who gives respect and love and just, show people your true character. You can say you're constantly changing and growing because everybody's constantly changing and growing. Until the day you die, you don't stop learning things about yourself. You don't stop imagining things about yourself. Everybody's a work in progress. Everybody's choosing who they want to be, but they really don't know yet until you really think about it and you realize that you're not going to be who you want to be without learning something new about yourself every single day. That's why I think this question is so important, and I think that I should have talked about this in the All About Me. So as this episode comes to an end and we wrap up, I just want to tell everyone that I've had an amazing season 1 of my podcast, Teen Talk, and I'm hopefully going to be back on the air soon. I don't know when. I will not be recording any more episodes during the summer, but I'll be so excited if I am able to continue my podcast. Until then, remember, this is Teen Talk, where life's messy, so let's talk about it. I'm your host, Riley Jennings. Bye!